It's just unbelievable to me. Jonathan Kay, I appreciate it, and Alex Seitz-Waltz, thank you very much. Joining us right now.
I think it's a disgrace to the community of educators worldwide.
Schizophrenia infection, and nobody sees it.
Belittle the entire situation.
Yeah. Mental illness, people.
Belittle
Christianity, psychosis.
That had to live through that day. It's honestly.
This is called Pun Piso. My brain history and thoughts. And I'm exposing mental disorder nobody sees, which is some begot belief. Religion. A religion, all religions are based on mathematical, bizarre beliefs. Just like the mathematical, bizarre beliefs found in neurological disorders like schizophrenia, temporal lobe epilepsy, depression and cognitive dissonance and all that. Everything is created in the brain. And as you can see, this man, conspiracy theorists are also psychotic. They have a paranoia, schizophrenia. They think everybody's after to get them. The government is out to get them. Like demons are out to get Christianity-infected people. And spirits, demonic possession and all that crap. The fear of being sent to hell after you died. When in reality, after you die, bacteria is going to eat your remains. You cease to exist. But see, this is a professor in Florida University. And this man believed that the whole Sandy massacre of these kids is all theatrics. It's all made by the government to get your guns. And this man is a professor. And he's not committed. And the government is talking about mental illness? Well, let's begin with churches. People that go to church every Sunday, you know, they should be examined. Their brain should be examined. They believe in all these bizarre mathematical beliefs. They can develop full-blown psychosis and commit crimes like all the shooters. People forget about Jim Jones. Remember 900 people going to heaven in Guyana, you know, when they took cyanide and they went to God. In Koresh, the same shit. Adventist. These are all psychotic infected people. And of course they use guns, and some don't use guns. Some drown their kids. They use bathtubs to drown their kids because they are possessed, like Andrea Yates did. But you can see, this is the problem. Nobody seems to see this disorder.
Disaster, I was asking for exactly this.
Mental health.
Basically, there are two things the president is going after, which is between the privacy of the individual.
What about people that go to church?
He is loosening those restrictions.
Believe in imaginary friends.
The does not take precedent over the rest of us. Do their job. Many times it is our gut instinct that tells us there's a problem, and he is free.
You don't know.
Allow us to
people that go to church
do our job.
They have a problem.
Defending him on taking action in these areas.
You see what's happening to Tio? The girlfriend that never existed. This football player. Accomplices. That's psychosis. It's like Tebow. Psychosis infected imbecile that prays to imaginary friends.
Sopo and Manti Te'o know each other. Notre Dame's athletic director, who hired investigators in this case, was asked if they're cousins or family friends. Former player himself, seen here as a quarterback at Antelope Valley High School, college and pro football. I spoke on the phone with Marcus Tuiasosopo.
Out. If you watch the news and watch this, these two people know each other and are very religious families. And this guy's father is a pastor, is a minister. Psychosis. That explains their delusions. Check it out.
Cousin of Ronaya Tuiasosopo. Marcus didn't want to tape an interview. He said he can't say anything about this story. Does he know the Te'o family? Who is the woman depicted in social media photos as Manti Te'o's girlfriend? Tuiasosopo through church, but says she is shocked to find out that he might be involved in this. Kate and Wolf.
See? He met it through church. Check that out. He's imagining these things. It happens to all religious people. They imagine spirits, they imagine demonic possession, salvation. They go and pray, and they take entheogens too. A long time ago, you know what this is? This is beer, right? 5,000 years ago, they were brewing this. The yeast, it is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, produces yeast. In Germany, they use henbane, which is hallucinogenic flowers, to give it a kick to the beer, which is Pilsner. They call it Pilsner. They don't do it anymore. But they all affect the brain. People with mental problems, brought up in Christian homes, psychosis infected homes, and they cannot fend off the illness, or this weakness of the brain. They grow up being retarded and deluded, like this guy here, like Monty Teal, and many, many, many others. And the majority in the GOP, the God Obsessed Party. There you have it, facts. Brain creates those beliefs in God, and some begots when it malfunctions.
Is a real person, that Mauia, met her before she knew Manti Te'o, and that they became friends, that we tried to reach Reagan Mauia.
Ronaya Tuiasosopo and his connection to this story.
100% certain that he is behind the Twitter feed of the girlfriend that we now know is not real.
And this is common. All these people believe things to be real that are not. And that's part of faith. Accepting, believing in things that you don't know as if they were true. This is faith. And it happens in all religions. People that suffer conspiracy theories. Alex Jones. 9/11 was created by the government. They want to take your guns. All these deluded people. They have their brains up their ass. They're all psychotic infected imbeciles. These people are no different than the people suffering from depression, schizophrenia, temporal lobe epilepsy. What are they doing loose in the streets? And they get reinfected in churches every Sunday. And they keep that's raping the mind of children. That's disgusting. These people should be in jail. If you believe in God, you're a pastor, put him in jail. Put him in not in jail, in a mental institution and fix their brain. If you're a true believer and God is going to save you and all that, jump from the Grand Canyon. Take a whole lines of people, million people waiting a turn to jump. And then you'll have God for eternity. Sucking some bitch's cock. Awesome, isn't it? Be a true believer. Kill yourself.
Chicago interviewer this.
The Michigan game, when I lost my girlfriend and my grandma, that was possibly the hardest time of my life. People, two women whom I truly love.
Then on December 6th, less than 3 months after Lene had supposedly died, that sounded like Lene, who was supposed to be dead. The voice says, "I'm not dead. It was all a hoax." December 26th, Te'o tells Notre Dame his version of events. University officials believe him.
Manti is the victim of that hoax.
The university and Te'o stayed silent for so long.
The psychotics.
The integrational myth in the lead-up to the national
They
championship.
believe in Jesus Christ, don't they?
Eric Tuckman joins me now. Where is...
Again, keep in mind, where is he at? Notre Dame University. What is Notre Dame? What is the name means? It means Our Lady. Our Lady is a Catholic university. In other words, psychosis infected university. These people believe there is a guy that resurrected, that was the Son of God, 3 people in one and 1 in 3, and all that, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, and crap like that. I mean, these are retarded beliefs. They're stupid schizophrenic beliefs. And they believe all that. They teach all these kids that they've been infected the mind of children for over 1,500 years. The Catholic Church, the most powerful institution. Catholic means universal, by the way. They created Christianity. And they are with all these fucking lies all over the place. And the lady, Notre Dame, Our Lady, is nothing but the planet Venus, the vagina in the sky. In Rome is the mother goddess that has a little breast that you should milk, and they believe that the milk he's equated to the semen, and he's part of the Milky Way, and etc., etc. All these beliefs that they were okay 1,500 years ago. In this 21st century, you have to be either extremely ignorant, you have to be a 4-year-old child to believe all this crap to be reality. If you believe all that shit and you're educated, you are a Psychosis infected imbecile. You are a theotard. You are a person having a problem with the brain, like a schizophrenia. Deal with the facts, and nobody seems to see it.
Who were part of this, but we know that the Tui Yasosopo, Lene Kakua portrayal online has gone on for a long time.
To any of this, I mean, it's all bizarre.
It sure is.
It is among the bizarre possibilities.
It sure is. A Christian, psychotic.
It's more likely to me. I do think if he did exaggerate the relationship and did believe she was real, all of a sudden, among other things, he's thinking, "Oh my goodness, what have I done here? This person wasn't even real." But you can also turn around and say, why would he turn around and tell Notre Dame officials that this was all a hoax? If nobody was involved, wouldn't the co-conspirator, in this case, Tui Yasosopo, be able to point to a bunch of evidence, emails, phone calls, whatever it is, that he was in on it? So even after it's out there, and there's enough evidence either side to make you believe what you want to believe.
It's not a mystery.
Waited 20 days.
Psychosis, people. Keep in mind that people suffering from schizophrenia, on these delusions, they actually believe their fantasies to be reality. All religions do. All religions, people that go to church and people that go to mosques, to synagogues, they do believe in this power, this intelligent designer with many, many names. They do believe it. It's just like people, like kids that are like 4 years old, that they accept all these fairy tales to be reality. And Winnie the Pooh is real, the boogeyman is real, and all that. And they have an excuse because they're children. Their brains have not evolved as much. They'll develop. But if they believe, in adult believe this fantasies to be reality, is they put them in a mental institution, fix their brains. But all religious beliefs are like that. All the religious people, people of faith, they're people of schizophrenia. They believe it's like Teal, the same thing. And the girlfriend, and they're gullible people also. But they wanted to believe. They develop the things in their brain. And that's a psychosis. I mean, we're in the 21st century. When are neurologists going to link religious beliefs and religious faith to the neurological disorder like schizophrenia? It is. That's what it is. The brain is the one that creates all these delusions. And people don't see it. That's the reason I make my YouTube videos and warn everybody. Close all the churches. These people are psychotic. The people, they either corrupt the mind of children, they keep them stuck in the Middle Ages, they keep them intolerant, racist, psychotic. And you can see that in the GOP, the God-obsessed party. They're ignorant people. They're ignorant and schizophrenic and infected with this psychosis. It's there. It's all there.
Crime than the perpetrator. Is the president onto something there?
Wolf, absolutely. On your...
Amazing. Dr. Drew Pinsky. He has a brain. He was not born believing on anything. He was product of a fuck, like we all are. And the man is blind. He might have a degree, whatever degree he has, probably speak only one language. Has he traveled? Has he learned about different things, about evolutionary biology, about all that bunch of stuff that combines, that forms a human being? It doesn't. The man is blind. Like a lot of atheists that mentally healthy are. And mental health is just a gut feeling. What is a gut feeling? You think it's okay, and people that go to church on Sundays, and these blind, schizophrenic pastors that believe in a resurrected zombie that's saved with blood, and as they're reading passages from a book of mythologies like it's the Bible, there's no different than Greek mythology or any other stupid mythology, and they accept all this bullshit crap, all these fairy tales as reality. That's true, just like schizophrenics do. And these blind doctors like Dr. Pinsky and many, many others, They don't see that these people are no different than schizophrenics, are reasoning exactly the same like people suffering from temporal lobe epilepsy or depression or schizophrenia. One of these schizophrenics, there are many. They don't see it. But then, it's fine. And people that, all those conspiracy theories, psychosis, infected imbeciles, believe in ancient aliens, like even the History Channel has a program like that to teach children all this garbage, which is not true. Ancient aliens, build the pyramids, all that crap. Ignoramuses people. In a History Channel. So now you have this guy that is a Dr. Drew Pinsky with his head up the ass. Why is people that go to church and people that go to church, all these Christian people believe in a resurrecting zombie that saved with blood. He believes in angels, in demons, in souls, and crap like that, when everything is created by their brains, that the brain are defective. Why is an idiot like Dr. Pinsky doesn't say that? And he at least has a degree in medicine? In psychology? What is this? This is a problem. Why have a degree when the imbecile, doesn't realize that people that believe in space aliens and that had brain implants, to monitor your thoughts, and people that feel that they are persecuted by some weird characters from the CIA, and they are persecuted by angels and demons, demonic possession, the haunted houses and crap like that, are no different than schizophrenics. They have a problem with the brain. He doesn't understand that. That's mental health. And what about the KKK, the Alex Jones? Alex Jones is a cry-psychotic infected imbeciles. Watch his show, and these people is losing the street. What does it take in the United States of America for a neurologist to actually prescribe some medicine and define and diagnose all these Christian people that believe in the resurrecting zombie as with blood as is suffering from schizophrenia, mental problems? What does it take to actually, for a neurologist to diagnose a person of faith, spiritualism, or a person of a conspiracy theory psychosis, for a person suffering from a mental disorder? What is it going to take? Incredible.
However, I will tell you that I've been...
You don't know your ass from a hole in the ground on these matters.
In a psychiatric hospital.
You can be a doctor.
And there's been lots of lip service given to empowering physicians.
But you don't know.
And things instead of getting better.
This is what you create God and stupid things with, like in schizophrenia.
Legislation before I'm going to...
And he doesn't know about it.
We should be doing.
He ignores that.
Order today, among things involving mental health, he said he wants to clarify.
Yeah, look at the churches.
Does not prohibit doctors asking patients about guns in their homes. Prohibits doctors from reporting.
What about people that go to church? What about the mental health of these idiots?
Health and Human Services.
They're believing in imaginary friends.
Secretary Arnie
that allow us.
See, they don't see it.
The laws? What are the specifics?
They don't see schizophrenic beliefs and religious beliefs are the same.
Get a gun.
Exactly the same.
Ask about whether or not somebody
created with this, with the brain, you idiot.
We wouldn't be able to.
And we're in the 21st century. When neurology proves that we create thoughts, the mind, all that with our brains. They are the universes, the universe inside our skulls that we create thought with, abstraction with. We are nothing but evolved, mutated primates. Prone to a fuck. Evolution. Proven by DNA for billions of years. What is the problem with these fucking imbeciles? These so-called doctors, they're idiots. And they don't say it, they don't equate religion with organized schizophrenia. You can take any of these religious imbeciles and you give him mirtazapine or ciprasidone, one of those psychotropic substances, and it'll remove the beliefs. Why? If they believe in God, if God is real, why this medicine shouldn't even face them. You shouldn't do anything because they're receiving all the waves of God, you know, from the ether, from heaven. And see, this is the problem in this country today. This is the problem. And you have this imbecile that have to have guns. And this is the reason we have, and people that of faith shouldn't have guns. It's like schizophrenics shouldn't have guns. This includes everybody that goes to church and believe in resurrecting somebody with saving blood. They're all like HIV positive. The HIV positive person is infected with HIV virus.
And they look healthy.
But they are positive. And it could become, you know, AIDS can become full-blown and they become skinny and they suffer all the diseases. They cannot fight any diseases and they die. And this is exactly the same thing with a person suffering from psychosis or from a neurological disorder. They might look sane, people that go to church, and look at the Colorado shooter. Religious folks, intelligent. Over in Colorado, you know, in the moment that you believe in a fairy tale that is reality, like all the fairy tales of religion that are reality, and you're deeply religious, you might believe that you're an alien, or might live in aliens also, conspiracy theories. Or characters like Batman, the Joker, you know, he assumes the character because it turns him on. It makes him feel so good to act that, to be an actor, by believing that the character you're portraying is reality. And then you make all these bombs and blow your apartment, trying to blow your apartment out, you know, booby trap the whole thing. And then shoot people in Colorado, in the theater. The man was brought up in a Christianity-infected home. That is mental health, that you have to take care of it. Everybody that goes to, people that go to church on Sundays, they should be watched. And those are the people that it should be, you know, like in mental health care programs, like people suffering from depression. And of course, you know, all the disorders. Children are, you know, with the Savant syndrome, you know, hypertension and all that, disorders. And they don't see that. So they never mention schizophrenia, never. But schizophrenia, the beliefs of schizophrenia are no different than beliefs, the mathematical beliefs of people of faith, of any religion that believe in imaginary friends. False beliefs. Check out what schizophrenia is. It's complicated. It's many schizophrenia, not only one. And that's the important thing. So if you believe in God, you have a problem. And people that believe in God should not have guns. Because to them, look at the KKK. Racist pieces of shit. These people are paranoia. They believe in resurrecting something that's with blood. If you don't agree with them, you kill, you know, you kill gays and you kill blacks and you hang blacks and you all the people are, you know, ready to have a civil war against Obama because it's our president, which is brilliant, very intellectual man, and he is black, and that is also they hate him. All this GOP, the God-obsessed party, of these pieces of shit assholes, all these Christian morons that belong. Those are the ones that should be treated, put in mental institutions in this country, and that's a fact. The brain creates some big God believe when he's sick. Religion is organized as schizophrenia, and that's a fact. Brain creates the mind. Enjoy the truth. Pachydioro.